Hello and Namaskar. Welcome to NCRT's live interaction. This is Simran Singh. You all are watching us through PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12, or you can also connect with us through our YouTube channel, that is NCRT Official. Now, as it's our live interaction, 4 PM on your watches, it's a time for webinar where we bring you different trainings on ICT tools to enhance different subject understanding for all our viewers. It's our live interaction. In case you want to reach out to us, in the comment box of NCRT Official is all for our viewers. Apart from that, it's a special online training, that is a 4 days online training based on the subject Innovative Pedagogies for Digital Education. So if you want to reach out to us, we also have our mail ID on the screens, training@ciet.nic.in. Besides, you can also contact us through our contact number that is there, 8800440559. We'll be watching this session on PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12, and NCRT Official is our YouTube channel. So if you have any questions, you have any feedbacks to share, then the live chat box of NCRT Official is for you. Do write to us in the comment box. We'll try to take your opinions, your feedbacks, your questions in this session itself. So before beginning today's training session, let me inform you about some of the basic details. Now, it's a 4 days online training that is based on innovative pedagogies for digital education. Yesterday was day 1 on 23rd of November, and we covered the subject flip learning. The session is already present on our YouTube channel, that is NCRT Official. In case if you haven't watched our session, you don't have to worry, because our sessions are always available on our YouTube channel. Today is the day 2 on 24th of November, and we'll be discussing about blended learning. Tomorrow we'll conduct the session on active and collaborative learning, and on day 4, that is the concluding day of this training, we will discuss about safety concerns in online education. The best part of these sessions is that after we conclude our sessions, there will be a link of quiz that will be generated on CIET website. I'll let you know about those in the later sections of our webinar series. But before that, let us start today's session, and our topic for today is blended learning. To make this learning process more conducive for all our learners, we are joined by an expert. We have with us Dr. Sonam Bansalji. Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar.
Welcome to NCRT. Ma'am is Assistant Professor from RLS College of Education, Sadrauli in Gurugram, Haryana. So let us quickly learn from ma'am what we'll be studying and what all aspects we'll be covering in blended learning. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for your nice introduction. Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Sonam Bansal, as ma'am has already told. So, friends, today we will going to cover in blended learning. As you know, it's a very vast topic. But today in blended learning, we will cover about the modes of blended learning, like synchronous mode, asynchronous mode, bisynchronous mode, and what are the various ICT tools that we could learn, and how we can use that tools in our teaching and learning, and how we can blend both the approaches to make our lesson or make our teaching more interesting and to engage the students in a better way, right? So can I start now, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am, sure. You may proceed within the session of blended learning.
Yeah, thank you. Well, friends, before proceeding further, let me give you a brief introduction about what is blended learning. As you know, as technology evolves and affects many aspects of our life, people must continue to study and educate themselves. Remember that evolving means advancing to the next level, but without losing the old. So, we are talking about the combination of the both worlds, and this education is called as blended learning. Now the question arises, what is blended learning? Yes, blended learning basically combines two learning environments. One is face-to-face classroom and other is high-tech e-learning. And by covering all the aspects, the learners can engage in a better way, and they can learn in a better structured environment, right? And why we need of blended learning? As you know, in the advancement of technology, everyone is using technology in one or in another way. But how we can benefit more and more in the aspects of learning? For that, it is accounting for everyone. But how we have to learn? by using which kind of ICT tools and how we can blend that tools in our learning, it's more, you know, necessary to understand. And then the feedback. You know, there are various ICT tools in which you can get immediate feedback and the learners can improve themselves. And obviously they are lower in costs. You can prepare your videos, you can prepare your e-content while sitting at your home. And obviously it is fun and engaging, more engaging on the part of the students. And you can even create IEP plans for students. What are the main drivers of blended learning? Friends, the main drivers of blended learning are basically it improves ability to learn and it will create more potential among students. It will improve students' engagement as well as motivation. And obviously, you need more time to inculcate more resources because 24/7 you are learning. You are learning at your home, you are learning from your mobile, you are learning in the class, right? Then obviously you can improve your working conditions also. And it can decrease device costs. Students and parents even adapting these kind of learning apps in their learning in a better manner, and the parents can get the feedback immediately about their students. But the challenge, yes, educators and trainers are constantly challenged to find the perfect blend of instructional media. You know, lot of instructional media is available, but how we need to use them and which kind of learning opportunities we have within, we need to explore that. So choosing the perfect blend of real, virtual and obviously constructive curriculum, it depends upon the modalities that satisfy our learners in a better manner. So if we are talking about these, how we can resolve these kind of issues, so two questions that come in our mind is, what is the best instructive media of blending, and obviously what variables should I consider when choosing appropriate media, right? So friends, there are many ways you can blend your learning, as you saw over here, outside, inside the classroom, or it depends mastery classroom, as you already discussed yesterday, right? Then remote areas, project-based, self-directed, self-paced learning, IEP plans, and many more. So, if we are talking about blended learning continuum, how we can use them? See, you can make the curriculum fully online or by using the face-to-face instructions. As you know, during COVID, everybody shifted towards 100% online teaching. But how to make that kind of learning, blended learning in a fully online platform more comfortable and more, interesting on the part of the students, we can use two types of modes, right? So mostly or fully online curriculum with some time in either classroom or in computer lab, by using the classroom instructions and with the use of online learning resources. And classroom instructions with substantial requirement of online components that extend beyond the class or beyond the school, right? And friends, if we are talking about blended learning, we can blend our learning in many ways. It's in online and face-to-face or in a totally online manner. So what are the basic two dimensions that we need to learn about? Like, we have two kinds of environments. One is synchronous and other is asynchronous. Synchronous learning happens at the same time at the same place. And not even the same place in case of if you are teaching online, you are sitting at your home, but you are online at the same time. But in asynchronous manner, you can learn while sitting at different places and even at different times. So now, you have to think. The main question arises now, which mode of teaching and learning is most suitable for us and why? If we are living in the technological world, then how we can make our teaching and learning more interesting and by using which kind of tools? Well, as per my opinion, for better results, we need to teach the learners by synchronizing both synchronous and asynchronous mode of teaching and learning in the means of collaboration. For that, what we need to do? We need to blend both modes, synchronous and asynchronous. And in which ways we can blend? See, synchronous offline and asynchronous online mode is called blending also. Even synchronous online and asynchronous offline is called blending. And then synchronous fully online and asynchronous fully online is also called as bichronous mode of learning. As I already told you, because of COVID-19, everybody shifted towards 100% online. And what are the benefits of or overview of this synchronous, asynchronous and blending mode, and what are the benefits and how we can use them in a better way? See, if we are talking about asynchronous online classes, then the students can participate and learn according to their own time and schedule, and it is automated task. They can reduce repetitive tasks in the class because they can learn on pace, and teachers need to spend less time in the classroom and less work for the teachers or the instructors to do. And if I am talking about the synchronous mode of learning, then it is better on the part of interaction among students, and they can ask the teacher the question immediately that comes in their mind, and then they can exchange their knowledge and experiences. They can get real-time feedback on the part of the teacher, and teaching happens in a flexible schedule, right? But if we are talking about the blending approach, obviously, see, in asynchronous mode, sometimes students feel isolated. So in blending approach, no isolation should be there on the part of the students. They get motivated and stimulated, obviously, and they can better interact with their peer group, because they are connected with them either in asynchronous or in asynchronous mode, and it gives them wider opportunities to connect. As we saw over here, is that there is a concept map of blended learning.
Dr. Sonam, as we are discussing about the synchronous and asynchronous approach in the blended learning process, we have a query here. Could we take that?
Sure.
Ma'am, unlike the regular or the traditional format of learning that we have always encountered, where teachers basically come up with their lectures, I think blended learning is different in a sense that it involves the participation of students and teachers both.
Ji.
Yeah, how would you state that? Please provide us more information regarding that.
Yeah, obviously blended learning is more useful and a better approach on both on the part of the teacher as well as students, because it gives you a free idea, and you can explore many more medias and make your content fun loving by using a number of ICT using apps. I will show you after some time that which kind of learning apps with the help of examples that we can create for students and make our content more interesting.
Yeah, that answers my question, and obviously as you mentioned that we'll be letting know about that in the coming slides, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, we may proceed.
See, this is a blended learning model in which, see, the media content we can use the collaborative tools, we can use in a distance manner, both synchronous and asynchronous, and the traditional classroom also, the learning environment component, different kind of blended learning approaches are there that we can use in a class and out of class. So friends, for that what we need to do, we need three kind of environments. One is learning environment component, second is instructional components. Yes, this is very essential. sometimes we are using blended learning, but even the students don't know how they need to proceed. Means they don't have any set instructions on the part of the teacher. So the teacher should provide the instructions in a synchronized manner so that the students know how they have to learn and in which way they could have to proceed, right? And third one is the media content. Yes, sometimes we have lot of knowledge, sometimes we have lot of material, but we don't know how we have to supplement that content in front of the students, right? So friends, for that, what we need to do, we need to prepare a lesson plan according to the type of subject as well as according to the level of the students and according to the available ICT or available content or the tools that you need to perfect about them, right? So what is the right mix? Yes, there are several blended solutions that can meet the instructional objectives. So consider the qualitative merits of all instructional media. What we need to do, we need to evaluate or choose most appropriate integration of material of media. And for that, what we need to do, if we are talking about online teaching, friends, as I already told you, synchronous is the real-time teaching and asynchronous is anytime and anywhere, right? So if we are talking about purely online teaching, so let's suppose here I'm talking and you are listening and we are communicating with the help of some kind of Zoom, Microsoft Teams or Google Meet or WebEx aspects. So this is one of the way of using online teaching, like video conferences and other online tools. So friends, how we can give the instructions in a better manner? See, as I already told you what is synchronous mode and what are the various tools that we can interact in real time are video conferencing, live streaming by using Google Meet, WebEx, Skype, Zoom, etc. These kind of platforms you generally use to make your teaching in a synchronous manner or in real time. And what about the asynchronous mode? See, in asynchronous mode, you can use the material like recorded videos. In remote areas where the internet is not that much strong, bandwidth is not that much strong, then the students can use the recorded videos of lectures or virtual libraries, discussion boards, cloud computing docs in the form of Google Drive as per their own convenience. And students can read the material and communicate with the teacher as and when they need, right? For that, for better communication and for their flexible uses of time, they can use various LMS, learning management systems like Google Classroom, like Moodle, like Edmodo and many more.
तो मैम क्या इस मोड ऑफ लर्निंग में जब हम बात करते हैं इसमें सिंक्रोनस भी है एसिंक्रोनस भी है, तो हमारा सवाल आपसे ये है कि क्या बच्चे अपनी सुविधा के अकॉर्डिंग इसमें पढ़ सकते हैं एज़ पर देयर कन्वीनियंस, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर ये होता है कि क्लासेस में एक निर्धारित समय सीमा होती है, पर जैसा कि आपने बताया कि एसिंक्रोनस मोड भी हमारे पास यहाँ पर अवेलेबल है, तो बच्चे अपने हिसाब से पढ़ सकते हैं, अपना स्केड्यूल खुद सेट कर सकते हैं.
Obviously ma'am, but for that the teacher need to give the instructions and give the time limit. Let's suppose after 5 days, after 6 days, you have to read this content and then we have an exam or we have a quiz and all that. And all the time, 24/7 time it's available. So let me give you an example and let me just share with you a clip of, see, here is a video.
Same information while the traditional manner. For example, learners sit in rows of classrooms taking notes in their notebooks while the teacher stands at a whiteboard teaching in the class. In this setup, instead of thinking and working on the abilities and potentialities of the learners, teaching is done with the same information at the same pace. I told you about my friend issue in my previous video.
In this video, I have shown you many things, like sometimes students are there in the class and there are 4 students. I have taken example of 4 students and 4 have different pace of learning. But in the class, the teacher used the same pace for all the 4 students and they got not benefited because of this. So what the teacher will do, teacher need to prepare a plan, give the content to students to go to their home and go through that content and come up with their queries for next day. So for that I have prepared this video and
to take
I am
classes
sharing this
only
particular link
this
with
way
ma'am
by
so that she
presenting.
will share with you and you can watch this complete video after that, right? So friends, I'm giving you an example over here. Let me share my screen again. Yes. See, here I have given, the teacher gives the homework and asks the students to learn by their own. Thus, on the basis of their needs, they work individually, and after that, when they come up, then they are no longer bored in the class. They come up with their questions, they are very excited so that the teacher could going to help them, all of them. Right? By using these kind of different strategies, teacher can better help the students in a better manner and solve the queries of students. As you know, in our class, every kind of students is there. Average, above average and below average. And if I am talking about the third way of learning, that is bichronous mode of online learning, here we need to integrate the both modes of online learning, synchronous as well as asynchronous, like I am showing in this particular image. This is the bichronous online learning. See, asynchronous online learning is the use of emails, use of LMS or announcements, discussions, form boards, quizzes, assignments and recorded videos. But in online teaching, you can use instant messages, you can prepare interactive board, you can collaborate with others, and you use poll and videos and audios and many other conferencing tools. So, come up with again, in synchronous media, you can use satellite e-learning, video conferencing, audio graphics, webinars, web conferencing, etc. And in asynchronous media, you can use web-based training material, computer-assisted training, video tapes, DVD, CD, and audio tapes, podcasts. And friends, for better communication and interaction, one needs to collaborate both the modalities of teaching and learning in a collaborative tools. There are a number of collaborative tools even where the students can interact in a peer-to-peer interaction. See, these all are the strategies we can apply in asynchronous media, like narration, tutorials, case studies, role-playing, modeling, illustrations, drill practice, simulations, and in computer-based instructions, we can again use these kind of drill practices or tutorials with students. We can give them printed material or the recorded videos, all the things. And in asynchronous media, what we can do, we can give them the brainstorming activities. I will show you how we can give these kind of brainstorming, gaming activities to students so that they can think in a real time in a better manner. See, here is the live face-to-face and virtual sessions in case of collaboration, and here all the e-coaching mentors, or you can use instant math.
डॉक्टर सोनम, अभी हमने पिछली जो स्लाइड देखी आपने उसमें ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग एक्टिविटी का हमें उदाहरण दिया, तो हम चाहेंगे कि किसी एग्जाम्पल के माध्यम से आप हमारे बच्चों को समझाएं कि ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग एक्टिविटी क्या होता है, हम इसे अपने घर पे कैसे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं.
जी, just give me a minute. Actually, I am coming to my slide, and then I will give you the examples only.
Sure.
Just give me. See, here is a synchronous learning environment, and here is a asynchronous learning environment. So, for better learning opportunities, you need to integrate both the learning environments so that to get the students maximum benefit. As the ma'am has told, let me open this link. I am showing you some examples over here.
till we come up with the activity, I have to inform a very important thing to all our learners. In case you want to reach out to us, then we have our contact number for you, that is 8800440559. As it's our live interaction and it's a 4 days online training, in case you want to reach out to us, then the comment box of NCERT official is for all the learners. Apart from that, we still have half an hour left in this session, so if you have any queries, do come up with your questions. We'll try to take all your questions in this session itself. And towards the end, I'll be letting you know about the important part, that is the quiz. But you have to watch all our sessions for that. And yes ma'am, Dr. Sonam, we can proceed in the session.
See, I'm showing you the ICT tools and with the help of an examples, right? So first of all, we will discuss about the content creation tools, how we can create the content. I will come to the question of ma'am also, how we can create brainstorming material. First of all, I will tell you how we can create content. See, you can create content by using image creation, video creations, animations, graphics, infographics, screen capturing, storyboards, and by creating GIF creating tools. And which kind of tools we need to use? Like, you can create even electronic whiteboards, concept boards, interactive boards. See, here is a screencasting tools where you can record your audio narration as well as your screen. For that, there are screencasts. You can use Camtasia, you can use Adobe Presenter, you can use Screencast-O-Matic to record the screen. And here all are the other e-learning authoritarian tools like toolkits, Canva, and others. Now here are some examples of image creation tools. These all are the few tools that I have taken an example for creating your own images. You can use Pixlr, Adobe Spark, Be Funny Graphic Designers, Canva, Photor, ImageCoat, and many more as you saw over here. Stencil, Snappa, Quizzo. And for video creation tools, you can create your interactive videos by using these free tools like Animaker, Lumen 5, iMove, Soapbox, Video Shop, Raw Shots. And how you can create your animation videos that I show you before a video. I have created my own videos by using Powtoon and Scribble. So you can use Powtoon, Plutagon, Google Photos, Boomerang, and many more. There are a number of tools that you can use. Just you need to explore and prepare your own content. And you can create these kind of infographics also by using PictoChart, by using Google Charts, Infogram, or Canvas, and with me, many more. Again, you can create screencasting tools by using Screencastify, Presentation Tube, Cloud Computing, Screencast-O-Matic, Awesome Screenshot, Firefox, Open Screenshot, Cap, Video Snipping tool. And then you can create meme creation tools like these kind of images by using eMeme, Capwing, Make Me a Meme, Meme Buddy, and Meme Generator. You can create GIF creation like, see, you can create these kind of GIF images by using Jiffy, Image Clipper, Clip, Google Slides, Image, Prezi, Slide Dog, Slides, Sway. And you can also using collaborative tools. Let me show you how which kind of collaborative tools we can use. There are a few example list of collaborative tools that you can use. Number one is Kahoot. Kahoot is a game-based learning platform that you can use for students, for surveys, for quizzes, for their quick response and feedback that how they learn or not. You can just share Kahoot link with your student. It's just like a gaming app, you can say that. You just share a pin with the students, and students just read the question and give the answer. And how many students have given the correct answer comes in your screen. So you can create multiple choice questions to check the knowledge of the students. And another app you can use, a collaborative tool, is a Quizlet. It's also a very fun approach, you know, to memorize the facts in front of the students. You can share the flashcards, quizzes, or competitive activities. You can even compete the students, like who will going to stand first, second, or third. You can assign them a task. You know, you have to given a particular task to students and give them 2 or 3 days, and just share the link of this Quizlet in the form of assignment, and they just complete the questions and give back to you. So this is how you can check the knowledge and how they are working. In fact, if you are working with them in an asynchronous mode, because you have given them a task, you are not giving them instruction all the time in a synchronous manner. But at the same time, you are connected with the students by using these kind of learning apps. Another very important tool is Wakelet. Yes, Wakelet is a content curation tool. Let's suppose you want to collect a material on a particular topic, right? And you want the students to collect all the content related to one particular topic and share at one platform, at one go, at one page. So what you can use Wakelet. It's a content creation tool basically that allow both teachers and students to save links and the social media posts, the videos, photographs, and even annotate. Even you can post a question over there, and it's a collaborative tool, you know. More than 2 students and 3 students work at the same time. And next is a Flipgrid. See, it's a very good tool, I must say. Like, it's a free video learning platform. See, friends, there are many students who are very shy. Now, they can't come up in front of the teachers, or they just think that how they could use this platform, but my friends will think about me. So this Flipgrid, here you can prepare your videos, small videos, emojis, by hiding your face. So it's also a very good tool. Let me show you. You can create your own images by using this Flipgrid. It will take me some time. So let me give you another example. There is a Parlay also. It's a great student collaboration tool in the form of round table discussions. It's a complete discussion platform that allows the students to interact virtually and in person with the teachers. After an educator initiated a round table topic, and the students must write, they just give them, let's suppose one student give a response and another student give them the feedback for in-depth discussions and all that. And another is Edmodo. As I already told you, it's an LMS. It's a collaborative tool just like Facebook, where teachers and students post their comments, they can discuss, they can interact in a particular topic. And here is a Padlet. It's also a visually pleasing and simple to use collaborative tool where you can gather all your content at one place. And in Padlet, more than 1,000 persons can connect at one platform. I'm showing you one Padlet here. See, it's a kind of virtual bulletin board where you can put your text, you can put your links, you can put your photos, you can put your videos, and you can post all the things in one go. And another is the Drop Unlimited. In Drop Unlimited, you can draw, you can give the assignments to students. Students can work independently or collaboratively and prepare their own drawings in the form of photos, clips, notes, sticky notes. It depends which kind of work you will going to assign them. And another is the Classcraft. Classcraft is also very useful tool where, as it allows you to gamify with your class, means you can give them a particular task and the students work together in an engagement, like they can engage in that particular task and they can manage each other instructions. It's also a collaborative tool. And another is the Google Classroom, you already know that. And then Bit AI, it's the best document collaborative platform for students. Bit AI helps teams and individuals in production of material, in collaboration of projects where the students can work collaboratively in one particular topic or in one particular lesson, they can prepare their own lessons, they can prepare their presentations by sharing this particular content. So here I am showing you Padlet. This is one of the Padlet that I have shared with my students, and they have just, I have just given them a topic on constructivism and technology integration. So it's also a kind of brainstorming activity, as ma'am has told me to give you a question. So you just
as ma'am, you have provided information regarding different tools. I have a question here. Are these tools easy to use? For example, if I am a layman, I don't know, I am not a tech savvy person, could I use them on my own?
Yes, you can easily use them. They are very user friendly. You can easily use these kind of tools, ma'am. You know, I have very less time, otherwise I'll show you how you can create these kind of tools for you. You just have to prepare your own account and just need to explore and create your own.
I'm sure it would be a good activity for all her learners.
Yeah, see, there are a number of students who have given their own comments on that particular topic. So like this, you can engage the students in a better manner. And then coming back to my topic, see, there are some plagiarism detection tool also. You know, nowadays, many content is available on net. But how you can consider that content is your own and you have used copyrighted material, for that you can use plagiarize. There are many tools for plagiarism detection, like Turnitin, like see, here are the plagiarism detection softwares, and you can use these kind of. Turnitin is one of them software you can use, and another is the Quizlet. Another one is I'm just recalling the name of that. I will tell you. One is the plagiarism. To detect the plagiarism tool is the Turnitin, one of the wonderful tool, and it's available in all the universities to check the plagiarism of that particular content that you will going to use for students. And another are the social softwares that you can use for social networking. And for that you can use social media in a number of ways, like Facebook, like Pinterest. See, so you know, everybody nowadays is on social media, but how we can collaborate in a better manner, and how we can, like YouTube, like Pinterest, like Telegram, many more, WhatsApp. So these all are the online networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, right? So these you can use in your teaching and learning, even for giving the instructions to students, for giving them a message that your class is on this time. You are generally using WhatsApp and Telegram, right? So these kind of content you can easily use with your students. Then, moving further, let me give you one more example in the form of case study. See, here is another slide that I have used, ICT and pedagogy. See, here are a number of tools that you can use for your pedagogy even with the help of ICT. Like there are many ICT tools available in the form of MOOC, Moodle, there are social networking sites, there are mobile learn, there are many mobile computing apps, you know, 3D printing, games, see, smart classes. So all these content comes at one go. This is a mind map. So you can create these kind of mind mapping also for your students to make your content more interesting. Let me give you an example of case study. See, here are some other tools that you can use for enhancing your skills. One of these is the OpenStax. It's a wonderful tool. Let me show you this. See, from here you have to log in. Otherwise, if you don't have an account, first of all you have to sign up here, and then you can use this OpenStax. OpenStax is a wonderful tool. It's a non-profit, basically educational technology that is initiated by Rice University. Here you can check licensed textbooks and free digital formats, and even in a low cost rate. So most books are available in Kindle also, and even in the Amazon and in iBook store. So OpenStax is the first textbook was college physics which was published online in print. So OpenStax has taken a very good initiative to create a library, you can say that, and a number of books that are available over here. With this, there is another tool that is called as Merlot. Merlot is a multimedia educational resource learning and online teaching. It's an online repository, and it's an international consortium of constitutions of higher education where individuals, industry partners and professionals work. Merlot partners and members are devoted to identify peer reviewing organizing that is available in online and they work on academic disciplines. Basically, Merlot provides you educational resources, and in Merlot there is an open online library of over 92,000 free and open educational resources with over 37,000 with a Creative Commons licenses. Means more than 37,000 materials or resources are available that come under Creative Commons license, and you can easily use and you can easily read the content from there. And another is very important software is called as Skills Commons. It's also a wonderful online workforce development library that created by a college across United States, and it was basically a professional library it works on, and educators, developers and technologists work on that. So all Skill Common courses are reviewed by subject matter experts and developed in partnership with real industries and businesses, And here a number of subjects are covered, like the focus on pharmacy, on physical therapy, and another highly job-oriented works, you can say that. And again, this brainstorming strategy, you can create a quick link of mind mapping. Here I have given a video also for creating mind mapping. I will share this link with ma'am. See, this is how you can create mind map. This is also a wonderful tool when you need to grab the important points or you need to discuss about the important points, and you can create the mind mapping like this. Okay. So let me come to again my own content. See, now I am showing you one or more examples. See, here is an example of Padlet that I have already shown you. See, this is a wonderful app, book creator, for preparing your e-content. So if I am clicking over here, complete lesson will open in the form of ebook, and where you can upload your videos, you can upload your images, you can upload your audios. See, you have to click here. See, this topic will open electric circuit and its components in the form of ebook. See, here all are the images, and you can explain your content in your own way. See. Here is the on electric circuit. Electric circuit is shown over here with the help of images. See, components, the complete electric circuit, closed electric circuit. See, again a video also there. When you will click here, the video will going to display. See, this video will going to display. So at one go, you can add as many content as you can, and many medias even, video, audio, images, podcast, content. Okay, there is an evaluation criteria also. You can just give a link over here of quiz, and you can just give them the assessment part of students with the help of it. Let me show you another one also. See, this is on soil, on physical science. Let me give you this example also. Then I will move towards case studies. See, these all are the content of soil, and here is a soil profile with the help of an image. There is a video of layers of soil. When you will click here, this will going to play. Just click here and the video will going to display, and it is opening in the another window, right? Like this.
Rich in minerals and humus. It is soft and porous, so that plants. For this, we have the B horizon or the subsoil. It is hard and compact, so only the roots of big and strong plants can.
So like this is a book creator app. Wonderful app. Here is another video, and so see beautifully how this content is presented, and you can easily share this link with your students, and you can ask them to prepare the content like this, and obviously they can learn in a better manner. Again with the help of images, types of soil, like this. So this is how you can create different kind of content with your learners. Now, coming to the next slide, as I already told you over here, see, this is the case study of two teachers. Let me show you the case studies. Here are the few more examples to make your content more interesting. See, here is the example of two teachers. In one, this is the app called as Second Life, or you can say that the virtual life, where the students virtually go to the part of the world they want to go, like at particular university they want to go, at particular geographical area they want to visit, so they can visit in the form of this. Let me play this video also.
Yes, Dr. Sonam, before we move ahead in this conversation, I just have to inform you that we are left by the last 5 minutes. We'll try to make it quick.
जी मैम.
We are left by the last 5 minutes in the session. हमारे पास केवल 5 मिनट का समय बचा है.
Okay. जी.
हम कोशिश करेंगे कि जल्दी से जो है अपना कंटेंट शेयर करें.
Okay, ma'am. See, this is an app of virtual life where,
and also the exposure of the important and specific places, because they are able to see everything.
Again a tool called as Second Life. So I have shared this link with ma'am, then you can play this video later on. It's on YouTube also. See, here is the case of two teachers, and the teacher wants to learn the students on Indian Paradise, the beautiful islands you can visit in India. See, in case one, the teacher just share the link of Google Meet and ask the students and tell about the islands, and it's over. But in case B, but the teacher wants to do, teacher wants to give them the real experience, and how she can do, he or she can do by using this, software called as Second Life. Here, you can virtually visit over there and just, experience live experience by visiting using this app. You can just take a virtual trip of Indian paradise, and where the students are 100% excited. You can create your own emoji and you can create your own avatar, and you just virtually go over there and try to explore the things in a better manner. So this in itself give you a real experience to the students. And here is another example I have taken on the basis of the story, Don't Give Up. In first part, in case 1, the teacher just explained the story, in a verbal manner about the top theme of the story. But in the case 2, the teacher gives you a lot of examples by giving role playing and by using a number of collaborative tools and by visualizing the story in one-to-one manner. And obviously the students will learn here in a better way. So here all are the activities then you can think about and you can learn about. Let me give you another example. See. This is a
Yeah, ma'am, we just have 2 more minutes.
word puzzle. Yeah. See, this is again a learning app where you have given the words and the image, and the students have to put the right image over the right word. Okay? Like this, you can give the students different kind of experiences, and obviously these all are the fun taking activities, and the students will enjoy and learn in a better way.
I'm
As I
sure
ha-
these
I'm going
activities
out of
turn
time.
out useful for our learners.
Ji. So
Yeah,
at
and-
last, the conclusion,
Yeah.
I just want to say that by adopting blending approach, you can give the students a touch, a touch to visualize the content in a better manner. And obviously they are more excited using all the things in a face-to-face or in a collaborative asynchronous. They don't feel isolated, in fact. You have to plan your course, you have to motivate them according to the level of the students.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sure this session will turn out very useful for all our learners. Thank you, Dr. Sonam, for tuning with us in this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And just to inform to all our learners that today was the second day of our online training on innovative pedagogies for digital education. We completed flipped learning. Today we have done a session on blended learning. We have 2 more days of this online training, and after we move towards the concluding session on 26th of November. There will be a link on CIET website. Register yourself for that link, and after that you can participate in the quiz. If you receive or score over 70% in this quiz, then you'll be eligible to receive a certificate from NCERT. Stay connected to NCERT. Namaskar. I have to wrap up this session, but we'll be back with Sahyog. Namaskar.